What's up, YouTube? It's KillerKilp. We're here with
baconator.
We're doing more Phoenix Wright.
Yeah.
Ace Attorney.
Ace Ventura, sexy detective at law.
Okay.
Okay. It's December 26th, 9:44 a.m. District Court, Defendant's Lobby number.
Here we go. We get to go into court.
Objection!
Karma.
Karma. I turned the volume up, couldn't hear anything. That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. I thought you were the best prosecutor.
Yeah, I thought.
He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. Oh, crap.
Okay.
Well,
he's gonna lose.
let's go ahead and call it quits.
No, we're gonna be
This is Phoenix Wright. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god.
That's nice. Thanks for helping my self-esteem.
Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. That sounds familiar.
Hey. Sounds like someone else I know at work. Here we go.
You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared.
That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence.
Ooh. He taught me what it really means to prosecute.
What?
Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. That's like 20.
2? He's on a scale of 2.
So was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. My slow blink. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me times 20. I thought he said 10 earlier. Is he
really
exponentially getting better?
Yeah, did he really just that much in the past, like, 20 seconds?
That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god amongst prosecutors.
Next time I'm just gonna say 30. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia. Maya?
Uh-huh.
We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Don't you?
Oh.
Jerk.
I sold that power for Samurai Dog. I can't.
Loser.
Sorry. I tried. Really tried, but I couldn't reach. I barely tried.
Sorry. That's all I can do. You couldn't reach.
I think it's because I haven't been training. You wouldn't find me a waterfall.
You wouldn't find me a water. They wouldn't let me.
My powers are weak again.
They wouldn't let me use the fire hose. Oh man, what bad timing.
I'm really sorry. I'll try my best.
I hope so.
What are you whispering about?
Your mom.
How ugly you are.
Nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. You.
December 26th, 10 o'clock a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 3.
Number trace. Oh, boy.
New voice! Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Oh,
he's got a blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Okay.
Or should I give him my German voice? I almost want to give
a
him
mix.
German sexy voice.
Definitely not.
Uns.
No. He's like the fun.
Mr. von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Blah. Fool. You'll seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared. Right. Don't you apologize? Kick him out of your courtroom.
Yeah.
My apologies.
He's even got the judge scared.
Very well. Your opening statement, please. Defensive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something?
How am I supposed to fight against this?
I call the detective in charge of the case. Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes.
Describe the incident. Now! Yes, sir.
Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Well,
Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. Okay. There was one boat in the very middle of that doesn't look like the middle.
no, that's not even close.
Very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on that boat. Now there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10, she heard 2 pistol shots.
2? No, there's 1. There's 1 shot.
Received a shot to the heart.
Oh, maybe not because there was 2. There was 2 clicks, or
Then the boat started to move.
photos.
Yeah, but remember when we popped the party popper? There were like 27.
Yeah.
It went towards the boat rental shop.
Well, party poppers do a lot of sounds, don't they? Or is it just
I thought it was just 1. I could be wrong.
overhead to the court record?
Let's tear his testimony apart. Testify to the court about your arrest. Now! Well, wait! Mr. Von Karma! Yes. Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Blah, blah, blah. Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do.
Anything he does, anything
you will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. What? Yeah,
No.
Yes, of course, you're quite right.
No, he's not.
Objection. A freak injection. Witness's testimony. The arrest of Edgeworth. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I don't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now. No, I'm gonna wait now.
Oh.
I'm gonna wait now. You can't tell me what to do. Poor judge. Cross-examination!
A man called to station about 30 minutes after midnight.
I don't really want to press that yet.
We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could.
Yeah?
Okay. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. How'd you find him?
Yeah, where was he?
Hold it! What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then?
Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Objection. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir.
Man, he's got his share of objections.
It's only been 1 objection.
Yeah.
That's an opinion. Well, no.
Next morning, a body was found in the lake.
You arrested him before you found the body?
Hold it! Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet.
But you said there were 2 shot.
Yeah, I said that. Or
Single bullet was covered from the body. Oh, a single bullet was covered from the body. He was shot through the heart. And don't you let that fail. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bones, so its shape is well preserved. It's still like, you know. Very well, the court accepts the bullet into evidence. Well, you know what? No, it doesn't. You jerk. You're too much of a jerk. No evidence for you.
so, whenever he's said to arrest Edgeworth.
Do we not have the map of the... Oh.
Check.
Never mind.
What are we looking for?
I was looking for... He said he fired 2 shots. Did he miss that close?
Maybe. Okay, well, I guess just press...
Okay, whatever. I already pressed him on that, though.
Yeah. We had to arrest him. Wait, then we already do this?
Not that one.
What? Why is that?
Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat.
The murder weapon?
A pistol. Detective Gumshoe, That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right, sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon was found in the boat. Was the size of evidence. Nick, doesn't it seem like Tech Gumshoe is being a little vague? Yeah, he is. I bet Von Karma is feeding him lies. What? But he loves you.
His testimony is probably filled with landmines, just waiting for me to press.
What do we do?
Grate our teeth and press, I guess. What else can we do?
Well said, Nick. You're the man.
So we press everything.
Fear me!
Hold it! You received a call from a man.
Yeah. Yep.
What man? But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the two gunshots, right?
Objection! Blah, blah, blah. That woman in the van who called in the report are two different people, obviously.
Different people?
There were two witnesses.
Ugh.
Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Could they have summoned the woman who was camping?
The woman who was camping. A lot of heart.
What happened next, Detective? Did you?
How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake?
Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's not that bad.
That's pretty fast.
Our motto for the month is get there quick for the month. That's not your motto for, like, ever.
Yeah.
Objection. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. That's not a secret. It's a motto. Mottos are public.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I would say that. I'm a jerk. I would say that in court. It's a motto. It's not a secret, so shut your pie hole.
Yeah.
Do that and you'll be able to look forward to your next salary review. You don't get to review his salary.
Unless he's above them.
So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. Already did that. Press.
Why didn't you think he was suspicious?
You should know. We have a deep trust and relationship with the prosecutors. Objection. Detective, the court is interested in your musings. Alright, detective, shall shut the deep pie hole. Deep, trusting poppycock. Blah, blah, blah. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Maybe you should shut your trap.
He's a jerk. I don't like this guy. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good.
Continue. Now.
Body was found in the lake.
Whose body?
Did you find any man was found in the boat. Hold it. What about the pistol made it decide? What about the pistol made it decide?
Blay, blay, blay.
He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth.
Edgeworth goes blay, blay.
Blay, blay.
There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear fingerprints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand.
Okay, so pretty much he's guilty.
Mr. Edgeworth is left-handed.
What? Edgeworth is guilty. It's that simple. What?
Blay, blay.
They quit all know that Edgeworth.
Order, order. So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. 1 second, before you say anything. Fire 3 times!
It's already messed up.
This is a 22 caliber bullet for that's 22 caliber pistol, so it's good. I was gonna say maybe it happened. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective! Yes, sir? Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes, the ballistics marking on the bullet matched the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you know, that's just a term that everyone knows! Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. She's not a lawyer, dude. She's not a cop. She's like a secretary. She doesn't even know that.
Jerk.
Nick, he's glaring at me.
Objection!
Objection! He's being a butt.
Objection, Your Honor.
Hey, hey, Karma, I have a question. You know what rhymes with karma?
Stover.
Blah, blah, blah. Very well, I will explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Is this not a question about cameras? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive markings on each bullet it fires. You can examine the ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol which, as you may recall, was covered with defendant's own fingerprints.
That was already found out.
Order! Order!
This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it faux show.
Yeah, it really does.
Like, I don't see how he didn't do it.
Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, blah blah blah. You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess. What? You don't get to say I'm taking a break now.
Yeah.
Which will last 10 minutes. Are you kidding?
This guy's cray-cray. This guy always says...
Trying to be judge, jury, and executioner. Judge. Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess now. But wait, just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Seriously, you can't treat a judge like that.
Cray-cray.
Yes! This court will take a 10-minute recess.
Who's running this court anyways? Obviously him. Obviously not the judge this time.
December 26th, 11:09 a.m. District Court, Defense Lobby Number 2.
This is going to be a long case. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints on the murder weapon?
And
that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The person who could have shot the man was the person in the photo.
True.
Was that you in that boat?
Yes, it was me. You think this is a game, Edgeworth?
What?
But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him.
Then who did?
I don't know.
You don't know? Weren't you right there?
I heard a gunshot from very close by. He's a scuba diver. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself.
You mean it was a suicide?
That's the only explanation I can come up with.
Huh. How am I gonna convince anyone of that? Say, Maya.
Huh? What?
Any progress with Mia?
Oh. Sorry. It's no good.
God dang it!
I know. I'm no good for anything.
I know. No, you're not.
No, you're good for nothing.
Yeah.
If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here.
Yeah, you're useless.
Stay. Because
No,
she's
of
going to
course
come
not.
at the very
I
end.
need your help. I need you here. I could see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help. If that's the it's the thought that counts, right?
It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defenses, okay? You're like our mascot, this kid.
Just become
What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits.
True. Everyone has their off days, and yours is every day. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is gonna run out, like today.
Really? Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any worse than it already is. It's bad for my heart.
My love. Oh, sorry. Whoops.
Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lothar Hart take the stand? Lothar Hart, you are a research student at the university. Trey? That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw that night of the accident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Blay, blay, blay.
Blame.
Understand. Yeah, I understand. Gosh. Very well. Your testimony, please. When is it, buddy? It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the boat, on the lake, but that boat. Enough. Huh? Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo, accepted as evidence. We already have this evidence.
Yeah.
Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. We already have this. Order! I will remove you from the court if I do not have an order immediately. As the witness testifies, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There was no other boats on the lake. So, the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him.
Wait, but if it triggers by sound, then why did she see it before the shot happened?
Well, she said there was two, but the gun says there's three.
Yeah, but whenever, like, that picture doesn't show him getting shot yet.
So that's the point. So
yeah.
He wasn't dead yet.
Yeah.
Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order, order, order! I will have order! Will judge? The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds defendant...
Objection! Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
A cross-examination. Blay, blay, blay. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? You can't tell who's in the photograph?
That's one.
I don't know. The photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. Well, that's only one word 1,000 times. That's a camera. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in your testimony?
Yes!
I know one.
Oh, one, the gun was shot 3 times.
Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything, and you are dingus. And then I will have you held in contempt of court! Nick, contempt?
Contempt of court, you know?
I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think was a contradiction in the facts per theory?
Of course.
Yeah, I know there was.
I think I noticed one little thing.
Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Well, that's because you're good for nothing.
Yeah.
Right, let's take him on.
She really is good for nothing. Yeah, I kinda feel bad about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
Blay, blay, blay. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time, or I'll shoot you in the butt.
Okay, I see how it is.
Oh, Santa, no. Cross-examination! Hold it!
No, that's bad. Wait, she was in her car?
No, she's camping, remember?
But... Okay. Right, and I saw... There was another bang. Objection!
Please.
The witness
Ah! Okay, I'm gonna press everything.
Yeah, that's what we said.
I'm on the right track, I know that
Yeah.
much.
We know that it was shot 3 times. Hold it. Just after midnight, you say. In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day?
Huh? Trey? Huh? Yeah. Well, yes. Objection. I know you want to find contradictions, but really. I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Still a contradiction. Witness, continue your testimony.
Hold it. Why were you camping there anyways?
Trey, I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research.
What research? That all sounds suspicious. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research?
Objection.
That's irrelevant.
Blah, blah, blah. What does this witness motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. What?
You can't choose that.
Wait, now, I'm the one who says that. Well, didn't say it already. Seriously, I'd be so pissed at this moment. I'd just be like, no, objection is legitimate. Answer the freaking question. Objection sustained.
Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Jeez.
I hate all of you.
Heard the bang. Hold it!
Now, was it a bang like pew or was it a bang like pop?
So you weren't looking at the lake at the time?
No. I looked after I heard the noise. Objection. She said that already.
No, she didn't.
How about you shut your pie hole, Vladimir Putin? Hair. Look, he's Vladimir Putin with hair. I ask you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. That's how you find contradictions.
Yeah, you idiot. Freaking
turd blossom.
I hate this guy. Edgeworth is much better. Could you clearly see the 2 men?
Trey, just look at the photo. Clear enough for you? No.
No, it's not. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the 2 men.
Yeah, well, of course. Objection.
No, you don't know.
He's being stupid again. Let's stop him from being stupid. The witness has testified that she saw them. There was also a photo. You best look elsewhere for your previous
No. This is a perfectly good one. He jumped too quickly. He's hiding something. That was a perfectly good contradiction. Hold it! Were you watching the very moment of the shot rang out?
Well, yeah, sure.
Okay, stop.
I'm getting real tired of your crap, Vladimir.
This is not a meaningless question.
You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. They're stupid. Stop asking. No more questions. Contradiction, Mr. Wright. Not meaningless babble.
Ron Karma, I think I hate you.
Just maybe.
He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end?
That's how he wins. He's being stupid.
It wasn't. Hold it. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, sure as a country gal can be.
It's gonna be like, that sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure?
Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. What?
Scan the whole, like, I think it was like there's only 1 boat. It almost sounds like she was more interested in that than the boat. Miss Hart, you...
She's looking for Gourdy. Objection. Blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
Mr. Wright. The witness has answered the question.
No! We have more to...
Can I ask another can I ask another question? I just trying to find them, right?
God, this guy stinks.
No need for further questions. Objection sustained. If I were in a room,
Punch
Von
him.
Karma,
Punch him in the face.
Osama bin Laden, and Hitler, and I had 2 bullets, I'd shoot Karma twice. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained. Yes, of course.
Oh, great.
He never said it, which means it's not sustained.
Answer the question! It's not sustained.
Enough! I think we've all have enough to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you're unable to find contradiction in
We
your
found
testimony.
so many contradictions. But Your Honor.
You kept your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court!
I don't know what that means.
That means you're arrested for obstructing the law type thing.
How did we do that?
Because you're... I don't know.
I don't know how we're...
And if it happens, you'll have to leave the court immediately. Understood.
Uh-huh. Wait, how have we obstructed the law? That doesn't make sense.
Lotus' testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
I know. I know what you mean. But they're not letting us do jack poop. But if I can't say anything, what do I do? This guy's a cheater.
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. In pass your judgment. Very well. Oh, wait. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand.
Hold it! Oh, it's Edgeworth. I bet.
Who said that?
What? What?
It was me.
Maya!
She's not offensive. Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
Oh my gosh.
Sexist, pompous, engine. No, I do not. Loda Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Loda, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down! I'm already sitting down! The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. You don't acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Your mom.
Answer me, Loda! What's the big idea? Treating me like some kind of criminal. I saw him, I swear. I saw Edgeworth. Objection. Enough. Judge. Declare the defense in contempt of court. You can't, no, you don't get to tell the judge what to do. Yes, of course. Judge, don't you do it.
No.
I'm sorry, but you were warned. No, I was warned. She was not.
Yeah.
Guard, discard Mr. Wright. I didn't do anything!
I didn't do anything!
I didn't do anything!
This doesn't make sense.
This is not law!
This is false.
You know how before I said this is how a court of proof should be run, and then now I'm like, no!
No, never.
He is in contempt of court and must leave.
No. No. Objection!
I object you. Wait. I was...
Wait.
Holla freaking hallelujah! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Blade, blade, blade.
Yeah, I like how blade, blade, blade.
I know, something for waved his finger just in time. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. You know, oh, I'm sorry, someone else shouted. You know what? Someone else shot the gun, but you're under arrest because it doesn't matter. It's the same thing as someone is stupid. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix?
Wrong! No. Don't like a pun. Wrong.
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony.
Oh! Graham!
That changes your testimony. I have the right to cross-examine that.
Yeah!
Right!
Order, order, order! Order, 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 order!
Can I have my order of fries yet?
You are in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. What? No. Do it, Judge. I'm sorry, Mr. Barncombe, but I cannot, because you're a dick.
Yeah.
What? Miss Loda Hart has made a new testimony. Suck it. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he's in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Or I could just not arrest anyone. I could do that too, because I'm judge. I do whatever I want. Bleh.
You should be like, well, you know what? You should be like, you know what, comma? Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. You suck. You will leave the courtroom immediately.
It's like, blah, 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 these
Nick,
nuts.
I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck.
Blah, blah,
What would
blah,
happen
these
if I
nuts.
didn't let her come in?
I think she would have came anyways.
Probably.
Maya!
Yes? Fear, I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering my witness. And I don't give
I'm running
a
out of
poop.
time. I'd better find a contradiction anywhere else.
Excuse me, Mr. Wright. This is not High School Musical. Shut up, stop singing. Bring your cross-examination.
What time is it?
But it wasn't day. It was foggy.
Well, what about the other man?
Objection. You cannot expect to be allowed to blatantly ignore your promise, Mr. Wright.
Shut up!
You cannot expect to be stupid.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness testimony. Well, find it. I'm trying, but you won't let me talk. If you can. No! No, don't you look up a walkthrough. I got
I'm
this.
scared.
I got
No,
this.
just in case we get down to one.
I got it. That's it. Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. What will Maya say?
Okay, wait, was that it? Wait.
That's it?
Oh, I don't know. Oh.
Uh-oh, I don't know if I can find anything in that. What will Maya say?
Oh, so it's some kind of evidence. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Edgeworth. Okay.
Oh, okay, so it's only one sentence.
Yeah.
That makes things a little easier.
Go to the present. It's probably the picture because she couldn't see it clear as day. It was way too foggy. Objection!
Music sound, the music got it.
Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally.
What? You got what?
Look at this photo.
Look at this photograph! The photo I took?
The very same. There's something I want you to see in the photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss
Oh, I
Hart.
was hoping to say the people. No, it's not. Exactly!
That would be funny.
So?
The picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet, even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How?
What? What? Objection, that has nothing to do with anything.
It has everything to do with everything.
Mr. Wright has a point. Objection. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please.
Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma.
So you're obstructing justice, Mr. Karma.
Yeah. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Sorry, you're just so ugly. I thought you were Miss for a second. Miss Hart! What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course. I thought I could, and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstance of your sightings.
You did it.
Yay!
I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony.
What is testimony? You're right. It was a cold night, and the fog was thick as grits. So, once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me! Binoculars don't help in fog.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Still, it just zooms in on fog.
Yeah, pretty much.
When I heard that noise out in the lake, I looked with my binoculars. Why didn't you say that before? See, no problem.
Well, it's definitely... You can't...
You use binoculars. Do binoculars work in fog? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
This one better be good. Okay, go to the binocular thing and be like... Yeah, you're right, it was cold night, it was thick as grits, so once I finished, back in the car, still up on my binoculars with me. Yeah, see, when I heard the noise of the binoculars. Okay. Hold it. If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all?
What do you mean?
Well, even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you saw him clearly.
I did, yeah. Enough. You didn't say objection. There's no room for doubt in her testimony. Are you kidding?
There's tons of room.
Are you kidding?
There's like...
That's like when you're in an argument with someone, you're like, there's no way I'm wrong. I'm like, I just proved I'm wrong. No! Like arguing with a 2-year-old, seriously.
She sounded pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many Von Karma objections I get. I am going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do.
Okay. I'm pressing everything.
Hold it.
You can suck it. I'm pressing everything.
So, how could you see Edgeworth?
Now just hold your horses for a sec. Your hasty Yankee types never have find a girl where I'm from. Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is.
Nobody loves me.
Nobody loves me.
Hold it.
Did you have a camera?
Your camera.
Yeah, it's got an automatic objection.
Oh, come on.
The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. Unless I can find something else.
Yeah, you
jerk.
Idiot.
The camera has nothing to do with this at all. It
Actually,
has everything to do with it! Objection sustained.
He's not letting her answer any of my questions. Hold it. Binoculars?
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 Yeah, binoculars.
Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct?
Well,
wasn't it a telescope? Would you need a telescope, not binoculars for that?
Can binoculars still not work?
No, this isn't no close to enough.
Okay.
Ah! Oh, we got her. I've got doubts about your camera too. Was that really to take pictures of the meteor shower?
Objection.
It wasn't even pointed up.
The camera is irrelevant to this case.
It's completely relevant. It's the most... You can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright. Stop yelling at the other person. He's not yelling at you.
It is...
Is the camera really relevant to this case?
It's literally the most relevant.
If you believe it is, you may continue with the line of questioning. But know this. If you find nothing of this, there will be consequences. Like what? You don't get to give me consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera?
Yes.
Press it further.
This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to the entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little too overboard here.
Yeah. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify in court about the camera.
I agree, because why would she be facing it straight at the lake instead of upwards at meteor showers?
Yeah, I hear ya.
That makes no sense.
Because I guess she was studying shooting stars. She wasn't trying to get a picture. She was just like, I'm studying.
Then what's the point of having a camera on the lake then?
The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower.
Miss Hart, what made you choose that What made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited for stargazing.
Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Hart, objection.
Shut up!
Mr. Wright, stop asking questions. That is not your job.
It's my only job.
I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect.
Oh, ouch.
Oh yeah, now she's pissed. Now wait a minute. Oh, she lost her accent. That's how angry she is. Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth. No unnecessary comments, please. Make all the unnecessary comments. Or what?
No, I was out of the lake. I looked with my binoculars.
Okay, evidence time.
I feel like when she says, "Okay, you're right. It was cold night and mist was okay." No.
That part? Is that what you're talking about?
I feel like the camera. I feel like that's
loud noises detected.
No. I feel like that either has it has to be that or the photo because to look at meteor showers, you'd be looking up, not straight onto a lake.
I'll do the camera first.
Okay.
Music stopped.
Objection! You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie. Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Says who? That's freaking me.
I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. That's what I've been saying the whole time. You have to point a camera upwards to take pictures of the stars, Miss Hart.
Unless I'm taking a picture of the reflections.
That's stupid. No one touched that.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. It was Gourdy.
Well, and what exactly was she photographing?
Show the newspaper. It's Gourdy.
Yep.
Your Honor, take a look at this.
What would we try to buy?
Yeah.
Take that!
Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph.
What's that, a newspaper article? Well, I was trying to take a picture of a newspaper article. Gourdy! My lifelong friend. And the sighting of Gourd Lake.
Well, Mrs. Hart,
I never heard of no lake monster. You got I forgot the accent. I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gourdy.
I have proof. Actually, do we have proof?
I don't think so, but let's try.
I have it. Proof.
Intriguing. Very well, let's see it.
I don't think I have proof.
No joking around this time, please. Here's the
proof. Wait. The pistol. Maybe. I guess that. Take that. Here's my proof. It's simple.
No, it's not.
I haven't obviously made an error. Oh wow.
Go on, consider a career change.
God, how can they say so casually? Toss aside the evidence. Oh, whoops. Wrong evidence.
Luckily for you, I'm in a patient mood, Mr. Wright. No, you're not. One more time, please. Here's the proof that the witness was trying to pose the lake monster.
I was thinking that because she said she was looking all over the lake. Or she said she was...
I'm going with the camera. Faces the lake.
Yeah, it faces the lake, I guess. If it's not... I don't know. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own...
Yay!
Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct?
Last time I checked. Yeah, thank you. Last time I checked, shooting stars don't make noise.
Thus, the photograph here taken when a gunfire on the lake.
True.
And here, this article about Gourdy. According to this article, Gourdy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gourdy, weren't you? That's why you had to set your camera to respond to loud noises.
Order! Order! I see. I, too, thought it was a little strange. We should speak up next time.
Yeah, sure. Because asteroids or whatever, shooting stars don't make noise.
Yep.
Well, Mrs. Hart, you were camping there to try to take a photo of Gourdy, weren't you?
Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. Was I down there trying to photograph Gourdy? You got me. Oh, I was. So what?
Huh?
Oh, that's a good point. That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Wow.
Hey! But she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gourdy for some reason, I know. But when could I have been... Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you reached for Gourdy for a court? Please revise your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though.
Something will change. It has to.
Who killed her?
No idea. And I'm going to spot it. We still know it has. Whenever she says something about, well, it was shot. Because we know it was shot. The gun was shot 3 times.
Actually, I'm not a research student at a university.
Of course you're not.
I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard about another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time. Crossed my heart and hoped to fry.
What?
It said fry.
I know. What?
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Objection. What? I still get to cross-examine. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whenever she is a research student or a photographer, has no bearings on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
Objection! I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Von Karma, you're up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction?
Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Huh. That would be enforced.
You know what?
I'm getting real sick and tired of your crap, Karma.
I can't wait to see his face whenever we beat him. Haha, very funny.
You understand that... You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave.
Thank you, Santa Claus.
I will announce my verdict that time, Mr. Wright. Understood.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination! Oh, I have the perfect piece of evidence.
What?
Miss May's testimony. She moved right.
God dang it!
God
dang it, Kyle!
He moved right. Actually, I'm not a research student at all. Okay. Imagine with this. Oh, it shows our marks. That means we probably shouldn't just. We can't press anything random. So I was camping out. That's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out the lake. Did she? I guess I wouldn't press it. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat. And I saw a flash near one of the men's hands. I heard another shot. But it was shot 3 times. Hold it! Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at the time? I mean, it's not gonna take away our mark. Awesome.
Huh? Wait? So you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other point? I don't think so, nope. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore neither.
I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Or maybe we can just...
Press everything!
Student. Then what manner of person are you?
I'm not sure I'm high-valuating enough to be called a manner of anything.
Oh my gosh.
You didn't answer my question.
Hold it. An investigative photographer?
Yup. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking good pictures at my sister's graduation last year. And guess what?
I don't care. What?
Gourdy got in the way! There was a UFO just hanging in the sky.
UFO?
A UFO. Oh.
Oh my god.
You know, an unidentified flying object. A UFO.
Oh my gosh.
That's when I had sort of a revelation.
Oh my god.
I knew I should become an investigative photographer.
Oh my gosh. I see. Kind of shaky basis for a career. Yeah, you know.
Imagine what a scoop would be if I got a picture of that monster. Hold it.
Yeah. Is Gourdy really all that newsworthy?
Heck yeah. They even had him on TV.
Sure they did.
Up on the TV. I don't know. What the difference?
he goes on the late night show.
I'm Gourdy! I'm I'm here to talk about pollution in the lake.
I'm not sure that that appearing on the local news rumor of the month show qualifies. Last month's show was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe.
Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper for Rizzles.
Yeah, I'm sure that newspaper.
Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we?
Yes, Your Honor.
Were you camping at his ache?
That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera.
Yep, borrowed it from a friend at university. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang,
it snaps a shot.
Yep.
So how many pictures has it taken so far?
The only time the camera triggered was that night. Was that all you were hiding?
I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide the true purpose at the lake. It's going to be like, objection.
Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors. Okay.
Competitors? But that's not good in court.
Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop.
That's useless in court.
Yeah.
Ah. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth?
Well, actually, objection.
Of course.
Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance in this case.
It had relevance. You don't know.
Hiding information has a total relevance in every case ever.
Yeah, he's like, actually, so stop. Whatever you say, Von Karma, I know you told her to keep quiet. Hold it again. Same thing. Exactly what sort of sound was it?
Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure. But it sounded like a gunshot.
Oh, really?
It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected.
It was a potty popper. There wasn't much else to look at.
Yep.
I don't know if she heard a bang and she thought Gourdy was out there. I kind of doubt she wastes any time looking at a boat.
What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for?
Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence.
Oh gosh, no. Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Hush puppies. Yummy.
Oh,
I already did that.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I'm like 90%.
Hold it.
Yeah, there's nothing else. Huh? What? Did you think it is the other place? No.
Okay.
Yeah. God dang it.
So...
Did I already present the pistol on this thing where she said it was a second shot? I didn't, did I?
I don't think so. That's one of those games where, oh, I feel like that's gonna be wrong, but
I know.
I saw a flash. I guess do it. Objection.
Music didn't stop.
It's evident.
No.
I'm scared.
No!
If one.
Oh
no, we have one left.
Okay, I'm gonna look at all of the evidence. Look at this turn, it's bad!
Right, okay. So, like, go out for a second? Wait, so go to the beginning. Okay.
Yeah, just look through everything.
No. 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 wasn't much else to look at. How about Gourdy? Trying to look for Gourdy. How about the newspaper?
Again?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, first I thought you did the badge. There's a turn badge.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
We've not lost the case yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Music stopped!
Miss Hart.
Gosh.
Were you really looking at the boat?
What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it.
I agree. Any normal person would.
But you're not normal.
But you are far from normal.
Wow, that's close.
Ouch.
What? Y'all want to step over here and say that?
You were camping at the lake to try to take a picture of Gourdy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gourdy, that's right. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought.
Ah! Order! Continue, Mr. Wright.
You testify that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gourdy, and that's what you were doing.
Ah! Trey?
Well...
Well, now that you all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gourdy might be out there and all. Miss Hart! Are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I was fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching the boat till now.
Oh my God.
This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph. You got proof. Still, we can't see who's shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and...
Objection.
Witness Nancy Love. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Ooh. Shut my what?
What was she gonna say? She took the photo and... What? Wait a second. Say it.
She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who's shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. He said that? When did he say that?
I don't think she said it.
She said, it'll drop the quality it might, but should let us see who's who.
Oh. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma.
He did.
This is my chance. Oh, this is just like... I got an idea. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth. What should I do? Make her show the enlarged... Miss Hart, look at the
photograph!
You enlarged this photograph, did you not?
Yeah, I did.
Why was that enlargement not been presented to the court? No! No, you have nothing to say.
Because it does not exist!
You're a liar.
You don't... Yeah, what are y'all talking about? You crazy? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place.
Snabbity snap. Wrecked, Von Karma. Wrecked.
You old fool!
Oh, wrecked. He's gone.
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma?
Is he gonna start sweating now? Okay, good. Miss Hart! Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
Objection. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. What? What? You can't do that. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement in court. Here it is.
Who is it? No! He doesn't have the ruffles.
We still cannot see who's firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence.
It doesn't look like Edgeworth, to be honest.
Happy now, Mr. Wright? Yes.
There has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. Blah, blah, blah. And little good it has done any of us. That's why the question is not short. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. What? Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Laura Hart. Loda. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. She wasn't decisive
No, she was terrible.
And what else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. What?
He's obviously not. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in the photo somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Object. No, show other evidence. Maybe. I mean, the only thing I can think of is. Oh God, we're one away from losing.
Let's.
The only thing I can think of is that the bullet has, or the gun has 3 shots.
Is that the same pistol?
Yeah.
Is it? Left hand!
Oh, show it. Your Honor. There's something decidedly strange.
Yes! What might... Oh, wait, that's not the judge. What might that be?
Oh, blah, 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 blah.
Mr. Wright!
Oh, God.
You will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about the photo. The hand! The hand! The hand!
The problem is, what if I need to do it up here?
I don't think so. It said his fingerprints on his left hand. It's better be right, if not we're screwed. Take that! Here, Your Honor. Oh, God.
The shooter! I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange?
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
The hand?
That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what?
This man's left hand does what?
Oh. Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that left hand contradicts. Go to the gun. I think it has his right hand. Present! Take that! Take that! The evidence is clear. The man in the photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. He picked it up after.
Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have given us definite proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people in the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
The victim itself. Edgeworth was thinking it was a suicide. We have to go with... Wait, but that doesn't...
Who's Larry?
Who's Larry?
Larry Butts.
It's not Larry Butts.
Are you sure?
That's like the stupidest thing ever. He said... Or he was... I don't remember what he was doing. It wasn't Larry. He wasn't on the boat. I couldn't...
He couldn't give us a proper alibi. There's
only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself.
Order! Order! So you're saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. You have to trust Edgeworth.
I don't trust Edgeworth.
You have to. He's awesome.
Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining opinion. Objection. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question.
What?
An examination of the victim's wounds revealed the distance at which he was shot.
The distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
A meter. That's 3 feet. Nice.
Would that not be farther than the boat? Blay, blah, blay. There's no way it could have been suicide. Okay, it's new evidence. Please don't take away that. Please, 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 please. Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I've already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
Okay, I'll think
Why wasn't that on the autopsy report?
Gumshoe!
I see. Don't you penalize me. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth.
No, we just figured out it wasn't.
The prints on the gun revealed the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for the trial of the day.
It was Larry.
I think it's Larry. I think it's Larry Butts.
No, not Larry Butts.
I think it's Larry. He's the only other person we met this entire case. And he did not have an alibi for what he was doing the other
He
day.
has no motive.
Does he not have a motive?
No.
Was the victim one of his ex-girlfriend's sugar daddies?
I hope not.
Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day.
We get our exclamation marks back.
The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter.
God we have
Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm glad we got our exclamation marks back. Hopefully.
That is all. The court is adjourned.
Oh, that was scary. We were one away like the whole time. I don't think it's Larry.
December 20. I think it is December 26th.
I cannot see it.
1:15 p.m.
If
It's not
Larry,
a suicide, so it's either Larry or Miss Hart, and I don't think it's Miss Hart.
If it's Larry, then I'm done.
December 26th, 1:15 p.m. District Court, Defense Lobby Number 2.
Mr. Grossberg. Love. Red, white, got out.
It's
red, white.
Ow!
What?
Brick. Got like the table much shorter here, and I keep slamming my knee into like this corner right here.
Idiot. Whew, that was a close one.
I stab myself. Oh well.
Why'd you stab yourself?
Because I'm a jerk.
I trusted you, Edgeworth. Hey. Don't you have anything to say?
No. I have yet to be declared innocent, right?
Well, yeah, but...
I'm bleeding.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
This is a good little hit.
Nice. What
That's
happened
you.
at the lake? Oh, I thought you said that. Oh, what happened out there at the lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who?
Larry Butts.
The shooter was about a meter away. About a meter away.
I know who it was.
Who?
Gourdy! It was the guy that declares the 2 shots that it hurt.
It was the earthquake.
The
The earthquake picked up a gun and shot
What the
him.
heck? Seriously?
Oh my gosh, you didn't really just
I'm gonna open glass wire real quick.
Freaking.
What? Don't give me that look! I know you didn't shoot him. I did not kill him.
I was just kidding around.
This is not a time for jokes, Phoenix.
It's a perfect half of jokes. It was Gourdy. I'm gonna go check on Maya. On Maya.
Oh. Right.
What?
Tell her something for me.
What?
Danka. Tell her to watch what she says in court.
Oh, that's not what you're gonna say.
Screw you, Edgeworth.
That's not what you're gonna say.
That's all.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll be happy to hear that you said that, Edgeworth. Jerk.
Yeah, he can't bring himself to be nice.
He was gonna say something else.
Yeah, he's gonna say thank you.
I requisitioned a transcript of Loda's entire testimony. It's not as good as Miss May's testimony. I thought it might give me ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, you didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood out was the bang she heard. Just like Miss Myers, the only thing that actually stood was that move to the right. Oh, there we go. Now we're a third of the way
This
done.
is not justice.
We're a third of the way done with this whole case.
Dear God. Seriously?
Mm-hmm. Because we did the first investigation and first trial, and then we have investigation 2, investigation 2 trial, or in trial 2, and then we got the third one, and we're done.
Okay.
Then we'll be the winner. So like another like something. Maybe like 4 hours, I think.
Seriously?
Something like that.
Alright.
No, I doubt it's 4 hours.
Well,
Well, like 2 or 3.
There we go.
So, if you did enjoy this video,
please like for Gourdy.
Gourdy!
Shooting people.
Yay, Gourdy shot.
Please,
Gourdy shot first.
Gourdy shot first. Not Han. Gourdy.
Gourdy shot first.
Comment for who you think the murderer is.
Ooh, I don't even know.
Neither do
I don't even know at all.
And subscribe so that you don't have to reopen it. You don't have to research our channel to watch the next video. You
My
just be like, oop.
jerkwad.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
He's kind of on the channel.
It's coming. It's coming. Don't worry.
Yeah. So, if you did enjoy, like you said, then this is KillerKilp.
This is Baconator.
And we're signing out.
Blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah.